After 2 years following David Southall, I'm learning to expect the unexpected. I thought he'd be worried about the police investigation into the alleged assault on Ben. Instead, I found him jovial and optimistic.
Yes, yes. Quite good, really.
It turns out he's had some good news. The High Court have upheld his second appeal, and temporarily he's back on the medical register.
Oh, hi, Martin. Sorry,
A unanimous verdict of 3 appeal court judges to quash the serious professional misconduct and the erasure from the medical register. That's quite something. This is a major breakthrough.
Have you got anything to say to the parents?
I think they should put all this behind them and try and lead the rest of their lives without trying to blame somebody for what's happened. Easier said than done, but I think that's what should happen. I've had 12 years or more of very serious trouble, harassment, whatever you want to call it. But it is nothing compared with what happens to the children who are being abused. Nothing. And that's what keeps you going. And if I give up now, knowing that I have the expertise to help, then that would be a mistake.
This is only a fleeting victory. David has been told by the GMC that he must now face further sanctions, which could see him struck off for a second time. On top of that, the police have handed Ben's case over to the Crown Prosecution Service for a decision. While David's endless hearings and litigation rumble on, the parents still struggle to live with the allegations against them, and the consequences are played out in unexpected ways.
I'm scared to take children to hospital, or myself to hospital. How stupid can that be? Not that I wouldn't, but I've always got to have somebody with me. I can't just go in, and I always like, can you make sure you put that down there that you said that and I didn't say it? Oh, it gets silly, it gets so silly.
Our children still have got medical problems. We have to go to hospital.
We do,
and
unfortunately.
You sit there and you worry about what you're going to say, you worry about afterwards what you have said, and you end up acting abnormally because of the stress and the worry.
It undermines and makes them question their ability to parent, and they become totally paranoid about being accused again, or is somebody else going to think I'm a child abuser, and that makes them dysfunctional as parents.
I sound like a very confident person. Actually, most of that is an act. In fact, it is just. And I get up in the morning and I buy smart clothes from a charity shop, and I get out there and I think, sod you, I'm not gonna let you do this. My interior life is, it's tears of the clown, really. That's what it is.
You know, everybody's been through really, really bad things that have happened to them. It's how you deal with them. To me, that is important. Some people deal with stuff better than others. Me, I just keep going. And do you know what I think it is? I think because there's nothing that can happen to me now that is even surmountable to what I was put through and made to believe and think that can be any worse.
During all the time I've spent with David, he's never once wavered in the conviction of his beliefs. He's a man who deals in absolutes. To him, these issues were black and white, and he's unrepentant about the decisions he's made.
I am not going to say something just for the sake of ending something in a way that the parents, want me to. I will end it in the way that I think is the right thing, or what I saw as the correct approach and result. That doesn't mean that I'm always right in everything. All I'm saying that in these cases that you've put to me, I remain of the view that I did the right thing for all of the children involved.
In 10 years' time, David, if we hook up, will we still be talking about the same thing?
I don't know, it's been going on for so long. I mean, I don't want to be involved in it. It's not me that's pursuing them. I'm not pursuing anybody over this. It's been the other way round. And they've been aided by the media in a very big way, because it's very entertaining.
How long have you been doing this now?
On this particular thing, 11 years.
11 years. Being paid?
No, you've got to be joking.
How do you fund it?
I don't.
How many hours a week would you put in?
Well, it's not 9 to 5 because I've got children, haven't I? How many hours a week do I put into this at the moment? Maybe 5 hours, 6 hours a day.
How many emails, complaints have you made, would you say?
Complaints?
Yeah.
To whom? Oh, God.
What?
I couldn't count.
What?
I couldn't. I
More than
wouldn't
10?
know. Oh, good God, yeah.
More than 100?
Thousands.
Thousands of complaints?
Yeah.
You've made thousands of complaints?
Yeah.
About Southall?
Yeah.
To who?
Everybody. Ministers. Anybody I thought could do something about it.
After deliberating for over a year, the Crown Prosecution Service has come to a decision. It's decided not to pursue the case against David Southall. The police have told Dee and Dave that the CPS believes there's insufficient evidence to secure a conviction.
You know, what's the point of going ahead with a prosecution or whatever if there's no chance of a conviction?
Does it feel like a loss or a victory? Or neither?
Neither. It feels like it's something we needed to do, needed to happen.
Yeah.
It feels like an end of a process that we needed to go through.
What I felt was the most important thing is that, you know, the matter was investigated and looked at, and that process was gone through and it was examined in terms of the law.
But did we, when we started out, think that it would get to him being investigated and questioned? Probably not. Did we think a file would be to go to the CPS? No. So, I mean, we've achieved a lot, really. And if nothing else has come from all this in the last 20 years, Leo, it's the hope that someone will have learned from it, so that there won't be another Ben in the future, and another family won't have to go through the hell that we've all been put through, you know, that we've lived for the last 20 years.
Mm.
So can you look forward rather than looking back?
Yeah, I mean, I think we do look forward, yeah. But the thing is,
Just right now.
I think the minute Ben walks down the stairs, you look back.